Ferrari's 2025 F1 Challenger, the SF25, is a near-complete overhaul designed to focus on top speed and aerodynamic efficiency, featuring a radical pull-rod front suspension, enhanced airflow management, and low-drag refinements. It could be the fastest car, with reports suggesting speeds up to 370 km per hour, 230 miles per hour. With Lewis Hamilton joining Charles Leclerc, Ferrari is making a bold push to challenge Red Bull and McLaren for the championship. Insiders claim Ferrari has discovered unique aerodynamic solutions unseen in F1. Ferrari might finally have the ultimate title-winning machine if these innovations are delivered. How has Ferrari introduced new technical innovations, and what challenges do they still face? Let's break down everything about the SF25's radical approach and what it means for Ferrari's 2025 championship hopes. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates. The SF25 is a dramatic departure from its predecessor, with 99% of the car being brand new compared to the SF24. This is an even bigger shift than last year, when Ferrari claimed that 95% of the SF24 was different from the SF23. Ferrari's technical director, Loic Serra, along with aerodynamic head Diego Tondi and chief project engineer Fabio Montecchi, have led a complete overhaul of the car's design, with a strong emphasis on aerodynamic efficiency, top speed, and tire management. One of the few components retained is the triangular airbox design, which Ferrari believes is still one of the most efficient solutions for airflow management. However, beyond that, almost every other aspect of the car has been redesigned from the ground up, signaling a major shift in Ferrari's approach to competing at the front of the grid. Ferrari's primary focus for 2025 is enhancing straight-line speed, an area where they lagged behind Red Bull in 2024. To address this, they have introduced major aerodynamic refinements, particularly in the front suspension design. A key change is the adoption of a pull rod front suspension, replacing the previous push rod setup. This radical shift is expected to enhance downforce and stability at high speeds, improve airflow management around the front of the car to reduce turbulence, and optimize mechanical grip, leading to better tire performance across various conditions. Early testing has shown positive results, with Ferrari engineers reporting that the pull rod suspension significantly enhances cornering performance and reduces tire overheating issues, two areas where the SF24 struggled. Additionally, Ferrari has focused on reducing drag while maintaining optimal downforce, a difficult balance that teams like Red Bull have historically mastered. By refining their aero philosophy, Ferrari hopes to increase their top speed by a significant margin without sacrificing performance in corners. Although exact top speed figures have not been publicly released, some insider reports suggest that Ferrari's SF25 could reach up to 370 km per hour, 230 miles per hour, in ideal conditions, potentially making it the fastest car in F1. While these claims remain unverified, Ferrari's technical department is confident that their top speed gains will be substantial enough to challenge Red Bull and McLaren in straight-line performance. However, pure top speed is only one part of the equation. Ferrari also needs to ensure that their new aerodynamic package does not compromise cornering stability or cause excessive tire wear, issues that have plagued their recent cars. Unlike other teams, Ferrari's SF25 has not undergone a drastic reconfiguration in its rear section, but instead follows a subtle and precise evolution aligned with the team's objectives. The central structure remains largely unchanged, avoiding a complete overhaul seen in competitors like Williams, which eliminated its large central radiator in the FW47. While Red Bull's RB20 introduced an aggressive redistribution of radiators, Ferrari opted for a more conservative approach, refining its existing cooling setup rather than taking risks. This strategy maintains a familiar weight distribution, ensuring stability while integrating necessary chassis modifications for optimal performance. While Ferrari is heavily investing in the SF25's development, they are also keeping an eye on the 2026 regulations, which will bring a massive shakeup to Formula One. This means that Ferrari must carefully balance their wind tunnel and CFD development time between optimizing the SF25 for 2025 and preparing for their next-generation Project 678 car for 2026. According to reports, Ferrari has decided to prioritize the SF25 for the first half of 2025, dedicating around two-thirds of their available wind tunnel time to refining this year's car. However, as the season progresses, they will gradually shift resources towards their 2026 Challenger, ensuring that they don't fall behind when the new regulations take effect. This balancing act is crucial, as teams must be strategic in managing their aerodynamic testing restrictions. Since Ferrari finished second in the 2024 Constructors' Championship, they have 900 wind tunnel hours for the first half of 2025, giving them 60 more than Red Bull, but 60 fewer than McLaren. These numbers will be adjusted mid-season, depending on Ferrari's standing in the championship. Ferrari's SF25 will be officially unveiled on February 19th, kicking off the pre-season excitement. However, before that, all F1 teams will gather in London on February 18th for a promotional event, where official liveries will be showcased. Formula One has announced the first-ever all-team launch, featuring the grid's 20 drivers at London's O2 Arena, marking a unique change in the pre-season schedule. Williams will launch their FW47 at Silverstone on Valentine's Day, marking Carlos Sainz's first official media appearance as a Williams driver after being replaced by Lewis Hamilton at Ferrari. Enjoying this so far? Don't forget to hit subscribe for more like this. Aston Martin's AMR25 will be revealed digitally as they aim for a stronger season following a quiet 2024. Their first run will take place on Monday, February 24th. Mercedes will unveil their new car on February 24th, offering the first glimpse at their post-Hamilton era just 2 days before preseason testing. The W16 will mark the F1 debut of 18-year-old Andrea Kimi Antonelli, who's been promoted from the Mercedes Junior program to partner George Russell in 2025. With Lewis Hamilton joining Ferrari in 2025, one of the most talked about topics is how he and Charles Leclerc will work together. Ferrari's vice president Piero Ferrari has acknowledged that their rivalry could be both an asset and a challenge. "I am certain that the rivalry between Hamilton and Leclerc will benefit both drivers," Piero Ferrari explained. Hamilton is known for his exceptional consistency and racecraft, while Leclerc is one of the fastest drivers over a single lap. If managed well, this dynamic could push both drivers to their limits, extracting maximum performance from the car. However, internal rivalries can also create complications, such as team orders, on-track battles, and strategic conflicts. Ferrari will need to carefully manage the relationship between their two-star drivers to ensure they work together rather than against each other. Red Bull has kept its 2025 development secret, but with Adrian Newey leading refinements, they remain the team to beat. McLaren, after making huge strides in 2024, could continue their upward trajectory, becoming Ferrari's main threat. Mercedes, under James Allison's leadership, remains a wild card, with a new technical direction that could bring them back into contention. With a radically new SF25, aggressive aerodynamic upgrades, and a high-profile driver pairing, Ferrari is a serious contender for 2025. However, the true test will be on track. That's a wrap for today's video. Ferrari has taken a daring approach for 2025, but will it be enough to dethrone Red Bull and McLaren? Their championship hopes rest on this radical redesign. Can they finally end their title drought? What's your prediction? Will Ferrari's innovations put them on top, or will their rivals stay ahead? Share your thoughts in the comments. For more F1 updates, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. See you in the next one.